place, but I know it's not real. It's just an illusion caused by how I used to feel. And it's making me angry. This old flame will always burn. Will I get over? Will I ever learn? Oh, love. Whoa, love, yeah. But what it is you've got this is the first E string, and we're going to be dealing in the 3rd fret. We're going to get an open, and you're going to hammer on the 3rd fret. So and then the next one's going to be a hammer on and a pull off on the 2nd string. So they're both on the 3rd fret. Okay, the 1st string, and then the 2nd string, and you pull it off, and you go back and hit the 3rd one again on the 1st string. And then you hit the 2nd one. So it's it's a 1st string, 3rd fret, and then 2nd string, 3rd fret on and pull off, and then you go back and hit the 3rd fret again, and then hit the open on the 2nd. So it's okay. So you got like this type of A minor, but you take your pinky off too. So basically, you're barring across the 5th fret. And on the 2nd string from the top, your A string, you're catching the 7th fret. So that's your chord, okay? So it's so you got your A minor, and then you got your D minor 7. So in other words, you got your D minor here. Take your pinky off. So what you're looking at here, and what you're doing here, you're not playing the 1st string, okay? You're playing this note right here, which is a D note, okay? And that's what starts it. But you're gonna bar all the way across the 5th fret, excluding the 1st string here. You're not going to even think about it, and then you're going to put your fingers down just like an A minor. Slide your A minor up here like this, and have it right. Just take your A minor, just like that. Slide it up to here, bar it. That's your D minor. Now take this pinky off, okay? And when you do that, you got your D minor 7. So basically, to start off, you have. Okay, so we're up to there so far. Got that? Now we go into the little 2nd part of the verse. There's 7, but it's got a suspended chord, like a suspended 4th or something. But basically, you take your G like this, and you take them all off, and you just start with this, just like you did up here. And now what you're going to do is you're going to skip a string. You're going to come over here to your 4th string from the top, okay? The G string, and you're going to put it down. So basically, in between these 2 fingers, you got this 1 string open to this 3rd fret here. So it's like this, okay? So we're going 5. So we're going 3. 2nd string is 5. 3rd string is 3. The 4th string is 5, and then you just bar it on across the rest of it. Okay? So you got that chord. So far you've got this chord. Okay? You got your A minor type, and you got your D minor 7 type, and then you come over here, and it's like a G7 suspended something, another 4th. So it's like this, okay? So we got. Now you just go to a regular G, and you pull your pinky off for a 7. And it's okay if you leave it on there, because half the time I do one or the other. Because listen to this, I'll show you. This is going to end with a regular G. Next time we end with a G7. See? In this particular song, you can get away with it. But so anyhow, so that's 4 of them. Okay, so that's your whole verse. Those chords, it's like I can see your face, you know, but I know it's not real. There's too much confusion. That's it. That's those 4 chords. So then after you get through, after you do it 4 times and you do the verse, how many times it is, and you go, we go into that bridge part chorus or whatever that's called. Going 4 each. All right. So now it's going to get into a little bit of complicated. So it. Go to the bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Now you come up here, and you're going to play an open A string, and you're going to ring on the 7th fret on the 3rd string from the top, and you're going to lay your fingers across, but you're only going to play an open A, and you're going to let those 2 ring, and you can let like a couple of strings behind it ring. You don't have to catch it all. You can if you want to, but it's like so we're up to there. All right. Go into the bridge. So what we've got here, we've got the open A string, and you're playing the 7th fret on the 3rd from the top string, on the D string, and then you're laying your fingers across these back here. Okay? So when you let that ring out like with the open A ringing, and then you do it again, but this time you walk down, you take this finger off, and you go, and that's the only change you made. Okay? So you went. And I'll take that one off and then catch your, or you can just, because what you want to get is you want to get this walk down, but you want that to ring with it, so it's going to be like, and then your open A string. So basically you want, see how I'm ringing that? So just do it like. And then when you get here, you can just walk it on down, but what I like to do is just go ahead and do a C7. Okay? Because you're going to have to do an E7 here to close out this bridge. So we got. Okay? Alright, so now up to there, so far you just came out of. To the bridge. Back to the F. One more time. Your E7. Back to the F. Alright, now come up to your E7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your E7, add your pinky up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here it is in context. Start over. That's all the parts to it. And this, that part there, that part right there, I didn't notice him doing that when he was singing. So, I don't know. I don't even know if I've ever heard the record. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you a second way to do this. What we'll do is when you breeze comes, do it the same. And when you get to this part, you go, instead of, the way I used to do it before I knew any better. Only change I did was instead of because also too, you know, I think he's got a band behind him, and you know, if you're by yourself and you want to sound a little bit fuller, you can. And what I do when I do that is basically I catch that note, but then the next one when I slide this down, I just catch the top two strings. I go, and then I catch a full G, and then I go up, catch a full D. Nothing else changes, so it's like okay, so that is an option. You can do that, and if somebody calls you out on it, just tell them it was my fault.